What am I looking at here? Jellyfish. Apparently. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. I actually know for a fact what the treasure in this place is going to be. If anything, all of the gyroid things, toys, blocks, that should be a bit of a giveaway. Alright, okay. So, that's all well and good. Is this just nectar? Yes, it is. Okay, alright. Remaining Pikmin. Please try to share in the nectar. Okay, one of you definitely didn't. Alright, you all just wait here. I'm gonna scope out the lands. I see jellyfish. I know that those aren't a serious problem. Oh! Okay! How did I forget about you? Alright. Okay. So I've got a lot of problems right now. Yeah, hey, could those jellyfish just... Yeah, Olimar, grab the Pikmin. So let's try and get rid of the jellyfish real fast first. Yeah, let's just get rid of the jellyfish, get rid of the jellyfish. Take care of business, take care of business. The gargantuan spider demon lad doesn't seem to be able to get through tiny itty bitty little corridors like that. All right, that's mild issues, mild issues. All right, don't mind me, just gonna throw all of my Pikmin onto your face. Yep, there you go, that's just kind of what happens. I'm already fighting at a massive disadvantage here. I would prefer if my Pikmin were not scooped up by jellyfish abominations in the process. Alright, so you've got really big feats. Real big feats. Do you have anything else that's super special about you that I'm not remembering? Alright, you know what I think might be a good idea? What if we... No. What if we just... What if I just grabbed one of you? Like, no, not all four of you. Two of you is a thing too. I really just want one red Pikmin. I just want to, I want to scope out the area, and I can manage to keep a single Pikmin alive for at least a little bit. Like, if I throw this Pikmin, what exactly happens? I almost get him killed immediately is what happens. All right, you just stay right there, little dude. You do your absolute best. Just gonna see what you do as a response. So far, it appears to be nothing, but the thing is, it also looks like my single red Pikmin isn't doing any damage to it whatsoever. In fact, it seems to be maybe healing about as fast as I can kill. So that's obviously a bit of a problem. Okay. Probably not the smartest idea to leave that little dude there, but let's maybe give him a little bit of a helping hand, and let's see what happens. Okay, so that's what happens. It eventually does decide to do that, and then it stomps its feet around. Righto, righto. And you still got some jellyfish working with you here, and that's obviously an issue. Okay. All right, well, we're actually doing damage now, so that's good. Just casually wait and watch and see what happens. I guess maybe after a certain amount of hits, it starts to do stuff like that. Yeah, all right. So it looks to me as if the only thing you're capable of doing is stomping your feet on the ground. Hubris. I gave myself the tiniest iota of a chance of a thought, and it does. Yeah, he's definitely healing. He heals over time. So yeah, I'd like to get rid of those jellyfish. That would be the best thing. So maybe we could sneak our way over here. And get rid of you before big guy gets a chance to toss himself over here and la 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 and all that good stuff. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Whatever gives us the tiniest bit of an edge. So yeah, we need to do a ton of damage to it really quickly before it just heals off everything that we do. All right, maybe if we could get that other jellyfish to get marginally away, that'd be good. All right, so this thing is gargantuan and a problem and not to be taken lightly, obviously. I'm not suggesting that, you know, we've got this all done and dusted and everything is dandy by any stretch of the imagination, but unless he's got another phase that I don't know about, which is more than possible. It's more than possible that it does. This doesn't look to be worse than the Gatling gun spider. That actually looked to be like a much bigger problem because you saw it. All right, okay, 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 all right. All right, okay, 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 all right, okay. I really thought that he was done. He very much wasn't. Yep, okay, well, I've already lost. Resetting. Yeah, can't do much of anything with that. This is what I was talking about. Obviously, do not get complacent. Never do that. Literally never do that. That's when the game gets you. The game always gets you that way. I honestly consider this boss to be somewhat diabolical, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because it wants you to both be patient and not swarm all of your Pikmin onto this thing all at once. For obvious reasons. But at the same time, if you're impatient, it's just gonna heal up all of the damage that you do, you know? So you gotta, like, find that middle ground somehow. Alright, well, obviously, first things first. Gotta, yeah, plop yourself down! That's still scary. Why are you following me? Why are you this way, creature? Yeah, I just kind of want to lure the giant jellyfish monster over here. Because that is still a major thing that I need to deal with before I can even think about dealing with the monster in question. Thank God that these things are only inconvenient at best. Otherwise, that'd be a serious problem. Alright, so that's that, and that's great, and that's wonderful and everything. But there's still a big pile of you. I don't suppose I can punch you? No, I can't. Alright, so can't even cheese it that way, unfortunately. Alright, could you get away from the door? Like, it would be the best if you could get away from the door so I could actually get my Pikmin over here and I could fight off the jellyfish. That would be ideal. Alright, I'll just slowly lure this one closer, I guess. But you're kind of literally blocking the way. You're not... No, don't. See, now it's getting distracted and disoriented and it doesn't want to keep following me. And now it's just doing that. Okay, maybe it sees the Pikmin and wants to do something about that. Maybe if I get the Pikmin away, it'll decide to follow me instead. And maybe it'll get the hell out of the way. That'd be preferred. Alright, so this enemy is basically just really, really big and really, really full of health. Not a great combo. Not a great combo. It's a big old damage sponge that can also, you know, very easily kill all of your Pikmin in one massive stomp. Could you please follow me, you stupid jellyfish monstrosity? That would be the bee's knees, if you could just follow me. Everybody, just follow me, because I gotta end your life. Come on now. Over here. Over here. Right over here, guys. Come on, come on. A little bit more, a little bit more. All right, you weren't really my main target, but whatever. We need to get rid of you too anyway, so whatever. Whoever wants to be offed by the Pikmin are more than welcome to do so. There we go. Takes care of that. Now, other jellyfish. Look, over here, Pikmin. You enjoy, for some reason, sucking those things up into your weird face. All right, guess I don't have much of a choice here. Oh God, no, absolutely not, absolutely not. Absolutely not, do not go over there and attack that thing's feet. All right, temporarily stunning it. A good strategy, a good strategy. And da-da-da-da. All right, there's still you over there though, okay. Just gonna take care of business. Just gonna kill you. Gonna do the thing here. Okay. Now the problem is, I have too many Pikmin to, you know, try to get out of the way, you know? Do I really want to, like, do this the unbelievably slow way? Just bring some Pikmin with me? It'd be easier to prevent them from dying that way. I suppose it's worth a try, at least. All right, everybody, wish me luck. Here we go! Okay, actually, hang on. We might be able to do this without even speeding things up, actually. Okay, hang on. It's just enough Pikmin that I'm able to toss them all up there. They're doing good damage. Yeah, okay, yeah. Divide and conquer. Here we go. I shake him, I grab him back before he starts freaking out. There you go, there you go. He stomps around. We wait for him to be on a complete and total stop. Yep. Okay, there we go. Toss them all up before he even gets another chance to start stomping about. He's still in cooldown after his little tantrum. There we go. Just spin ourselves around. Yeah, okay. All right. I have found a way to make this work. But also, woo, hang on. Hold up, brain. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. Things could very easily get very bad for us all over again if we get complacent. So we're just gonna take a step back. We're gonna chill. We're gonna always assume the worst. There we go. But it's looking like that was the winning strategy. And there's the severed head of Rob. Weird, I remembered the treasure, but not the monster. I guess it makes some sense. It has been a long time since I've last played this game. I remember a lot, but I didn't remember everything, clearly. Whew. Alright, I mean, not great by any stretch of the imagination. Not even gonna try and pretend that this went how I really would have preferred. But it still could have gone a whole lot worse. We escaped from a parallel universe where things did get much worse. The remembered old buddy. You live on, Rob, in the hearts and minds of us all. All right, well, that's the Hole of Heroes. Nice place to visit. Wouldn't want to live here. Jeezums. Miniature boss rush, where the enemies are stronger than they were before. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that is a lot of Pikmin. Thanks for that game. Super-de-duper-de-duper-de appreciated, except not really. All right. Okay. That leaves, if I remember correctly, 2 dungeons left. Each one probably worse than this one, honestly. Yeah. So what I should most definitely probably do is try to bolster our numbers up a bit more. Either way, there's nothing left here that I can do or want to do today. We can definitely leave for now. Yeah, I don't really want to see the Gatling fish right now, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'd really rather not. Alright, so I think this is definitely the day where we've lost more Pikmin than any other. But we sure did get a bold jar of peanut butter. Yeah, I'm well aware of the stats. I did not lose as many whites and purples as I thought I did. Odd. But, okay. I mean, I know there were a couple candy pop buds and everything. Louie, are you eating well? Well, when you were a boy, you were quite skinny, so I made you clean your plate. Be sure to cook suspicious food before eating it. Yeah, I'll be sure to relay these messages if we ever find him. Realistically, he should have definitely run out of life support by now, so I'm not really sure how that works canon-wise. But, I know for a fact that he is still alive, so there you go. Alright, so I can't do the dream den, which means I have to go to the submerged castle. Oh boy. No matter what color Pikmin is tossed into the bosom of this flower, it spits out the same number of blue Pikmin. This family of plant boasts soft, fleshy leaves that the sinewy tendrils of which allows the flower to open and close repeatedly over the course of a day. Sheesh, I am not good at talking today, even more so than normal. Yeah, okay, I thought so. The Raging Longlegs. Yeah, that makes sense. Arachnorbs boast a wondrous biological composition with a silicone-based exoskeleton and innards coated with malleable heavy metals. However, much about these creatures remains a mystery as specimens regularly explode when they are dissected. These explosions produce scorching flames that completely melt all internal organs, leaving us with a disappointing lack of information on the inner workings of the species. We must await the development of a new dissection process and more specialized research before we can better understand this enigmatic creature. However, the following observation notes have been recorded. Appears to be leveling terrain for some unknown purpose. Location of eyes and ears not readily apparent. Freezing a specimen may yield new research opportunities. Perhaps so, perhaps so. Boy, howdy, do I miss the days of just fighting giant bread bugs. Okay, well, we do have a lot of treasure to talk about, so that's pretty good. You've collected the Modern Amenity series, advanced technology or worthless junk. We may never know. And, oh wow, we've got a lot to read today. You've collected the Crystallized Emotion series. With a flashy name, you can sell anything. Anything else? No? Okay then. According to the ship's scanners, this inanimate object has the capacity to love. Unfortunately, my love is already spoken for. Although, that's an interesting thing to hear you say. I choose to believe I misinterpreted that. One of the wisest beings in the universe, this entity also boasts a galactic-sized helping of love. However, due to its shyness, it will never speak of that love. This thought crystal checks your stress levels with its telepathic powers. It is currently all red. Red, red, red! The world is filled with stress, and this is the color that represents our society. This creature holds the greatest concentration of knowledge in all of the known universe. However, due to its reclusive personality, it pretends to be a mere pebble. Man, he's just making up the biggest lies about these objects. This crystal is empowered with psychokinetic abilities. If it is so inclined, it will use its mighty powers to do physical labor in your stead. When it will be so inclined is unknown, however. Another of the universe's most intelligent beings, this creature's entire existence, from the birth of the universe to its ultimate collapse, is dedicated to devising a very special joke. Apparently. This mystical crystal has the ability to channel energy between the world and the next. The spiritual connectivity will act as a life navigator for a positive existence. So he says. We found this treasure in a cave teeming with merciless creatures, but we did find this gorgeous jewel, so it wasn't all bad. Updated. Turns out that it's just plastic. So it was all bad after all. That's peculiar. When I gaze at the stone, I burp. Apparently. All of my stress seems to wash away. I'm suddenly not so annoyed with my irrational boss and unappreciative underlings. I'm not even annoyed with the tight-fisted corporation I slave each and every day for. This game is deceptively dark, if I'm being honest. You're not the thing that I got you were. Our salvage operations have yielded several unbelievable advanced artifacts. According to my analysis, this cutting device can slice through the fabric of time and space. My days of struggling to open food canisters are over. Yeah, that makes sense. Rubsy-dubsy sudsy blue, rubsy-dubsy sudsy woo, sudsy-sudsy scrub-a-doo. The more you rub it, the more it bubbles and foams. Don't worry about its purpose, just scrub. Alright. A dimensional cutter that slices through space and time. This is nothing to be trifled with. Good children will know not to play with this item. The bad ones, however, will obviously use it for nefarious purposes. More shocking than a lightning bolt, faster than a light motel? Or light moat. That was weird. Able to crush rocks in one bash. This device can clear any impediment in one fell swoop. It's a bottle opener. Is this the flame of hope that spawned humanoid civilization? Hocotate needs new energy sources, and this could be a fine candidate. Will machinery like me be powered by this someday? By matchsticks? I can't help but feel that's unlikely. This shiny pod was found buried like a time capsule, holding image data of unknown origin. It is possible that you fathom the data's import. This riddle will entrance all puzzle lovers. What is wrong with the delicate dance of beautification, flattery, and flirtation? What, I ask? If it makes life more fun, keep it up. Come on, buy yours today. Come rain, wind, or typhoon, this stage will always support the hidden singer deep in your soul. It is a lovely instant dance stage. How about taking one on tour, you star of rock? All right. Is this part of a previously unknown giant life form? What might the entire beast look like? Let your imagination run wild and generate the largest of all living beings in your head. I suppose. All right. I know I got a lot more treasure than that, though. Yeah, mostly all this. Let's actually look at the various gyroids first. Yesterday, we ventured into a spooky hole, unlike all the other days where those holes were not spooky. Previously, all of the organisms we encountered were massed together in one cave. Had I not divided the Pikmin by color and utilized their unique abilities, I would have never been able to make it out alive. In memory of my daring adventure, I've named the hole of Heroes. When I was a kid, I always wanted my toys to be blue. Blue is such a cool color. Ironic that your associative color is red, but I agree with you. Blue is my favorite color. When I observe this object, I can't stop myself from tearing up. I wonder why. It's hard to say, but it might be because some of these items remind me of the past. Understandable, given what I know them to be. But it wouldn't make any sense for you as a Hocotation. The other day, I accidentally threw away my son's favorite toy. He wouldn't stop crying. Some things that seem unimportant to adults are treasures to kids. When I was a boy, I'm sure I felt the same way about my favorite things. Now my family is my treasure. Since I landed on this planet, I've encountered countless treasures that remind me of my childhood. I wonder why that is. I think it's because the objects we're discovering look like things I had as a kid. This is one of those items. I can't believe I had the fortune to find this thing buried underground. It looks like a component of a huge mechanical doll. It looks just like a part from a robot in a cartoon I used to watch as a kid. So you had cartoons too. Hocotation technology is confusing. How nostalgic. This futuristic machine makes me feel like I've traveled back in time. Futuristic thing making you go back in time, that's odd. What a fascinating storage container. There's more food crammed in here than I could eat in a lifetime. Louis, however... Well, Louis is to not be trusted. I've paid off all of the company's debt, but I find myself returning to this planet yet again. This time, I must find and rescue Louis. I've been scouring the wilderness we landed on. As I scour the region, I can't help but feel lonely for my faithful sidekick. Even if he does eat all of the ship's onboard snacks. Because of my loneliness, I've dubbed this rough region the Wistful Wild. But you have the president with you, so you're not lonely. This rotund nut reminds me of the president's sizable girth. And that's literally all he has to say on the matter. Anything else? Yes, this rare alien metal doesn't exist on Hocotate. When I gaze at it, I'm gripped with an overpowering sense of greed. On Hocotate, there is a valuable metal with a stunning sheen that has a similar effect. Perhaps this alluring metal is responsible for many of this planet's woes. I kind of doubt it, if I'm being honest. Alright then, so that was an adventure and a half. I'm pretty content to take myself a little bit of a break before I dive headfirst into a never-ending supply of endless chaos. Actually, you know what? No. You know what I want to do specifically? I want to head back to the perplexing pool. Not for the sake of going into the submerged castle. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. You're gonna have to hold out for a little bit. But you know, there's a bunch of above-land treasures and the like that we can definitely go and find. So that's something worth doing. That's a pretty simple thing to do. All right then, so all we really kind of need to do is, well, find the treasure. It's been a while since I've been to the perplexing pool, so I admit to not being immediately aware of where more treasures could be. So we'll just take ourselves a quick look around. The treasure radar's going off. So, treasure nearby, clearly. All right, all right. It looks like it might be buried, so he can definitely do something about that. Let's just be obviously careful about everything that we do, because that is how I do. There we go. Just bust out 20 of each of you guys. There we go. And of course, there are ones that have leaves on their head. Of course. Of course. Really? Okay, hang on a second. Yep. We'll definitely deal with all of the bringing of the bodies around places in a little bit, okay? Not really a top priority. We're really mostly just here for the sake of being able to get treasure. Alright, let's just then go ahead and stun the Wollywog. They should be fine. A Pikmin died. Okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, could you please just get yourself out of the way? Thank you! Okay. Let's just take a look around, and there we go. Yes, a treasure was buried underneath the ground. We'll just grab whatever the heck it is. Looks like some kind of giant conch shell thing, I guess. Makes sense. All right, and then you guys can actually, very slowly, but surely, bring this stuff over. Okay, well, I can obviously make it a little bit easier for you, my goodness. Okay, if you guys are gonna have leaves on your heads, yeah, no, it's definitely easier just to do that. All right, everybody working on carrying that stuff? Yes, okay. Thank you, moving on. I can bring as many of the bodies as I possibly can over here, and then at the end of the day, I can just have the other colors go around and grab hold and, you know, as a massive free-for-all. Anybody who wants the stuff can get the stuff. Boost up those numbers a little bit, you know? All right, so that's one of the treasures. Not bad, not bad. A fortified delicacy. All right, so be it, so be it. All right, then we'll just, you know. Man, I knew you guys weren't swift on your feet, but Lord. All right, let's speed things up just a wee little bit. There we go. Come along now, come along now. We're just gonna bring everything to this general area. There we go, very good. You guys are fine. Now bring over the Wollywogs. Their corpses shall make for great reincarnation fodder. Thank you, thank you. Just leave that there. And just enough to make it not slide down. There you go, okay. Then, once again, we'll just have Olimar. Yeah, you keep a careful eye on them so they don't move anything that I don't want moved. We're gonna walk ourselves around these here parts and see if we can find ourselves another hidden treasure. That is what I most certainly would like to do. The answer is yes. It actually looks like... Could I even... I could. Looks like the game actually wants me to get white Pikmin over here. That's a bit of a mild issue, honestly. Ow! Really? The freaking leaf thing is going to do me a harm, do me a death, do me a panic? Alright, well, if that's the way things are gonna be. Not a super big fan of this idea, but it looks like we don't really have much in the way of alternatives, so... We'll just toss some of our little lads over here. Chonky boys and little lads. Hope that the Wollywog decides to not get any super great bright ideas. You guys just dig up whatever that thing is. It's looking like it might have layers. Yeah, that definitely seems to be what that probably is. All right, just dig it up, dig it up, dig it up. And I'm gonna toss you guys back over there, and we're gonna bring some blue Pikmin over here to take care of business, because obviously you guys do not have a way to get over there. Back to the ships. Yeah, okay. Got all you guys all situated. There we go. There we go. Just grab hold of everybody, and we're good. Good for now. Good for now. I guess all the Pikmin that we have can just chill out here for now. It shouldn't be dangerous. I say, knowing full well something could miraculously, against all odds, just happen anyway, as is kind of typically the norm for us. We're also going to have to deal with a couple dumples. Yes, alright, okay, alright. Let's deal with the dumples! Kill them before they can kill us! That's the magical situation here. Here we go. No, oh, okay, wow, you managed to eat 3 of them. Cool. Alright, alright, alright. Let's just get all of this stuff out of the water real quick. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, now you guys, that's good for now, good for now. They've got more important things to scoop up. And other things to obviously do a murder to. Namely, this sucker chump. I have regrets. I have a great deal of regrets. And just keep on, keeping on, keep on, keeping on, keep on. Okay, all right, yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. All right, okay. And I feel like something I should do is actually look over here really fast. And also kill more dumples. Out of spite, really. There we go, all right. Really, you guys are gonna go that way? All right. Well, hopefully I can beat them there, but if not, it's not that big a deal. They lost a decent number of themselves, so makes sense that they get at least some stuff for themselves. All right, could I actually grab a couple more of you guys? Thank you. Just grab hold, grab hold. There we go. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Now we make ourselves a quick little beeline right over here. There we go. Yeah, you guys are fast. Look at you going. Look at you a-rocking and a-rolling and all that good times. So, yeah. I ponder my options here. Just bring stuff over. All right, well, one of you can definitely go in there. The other one, yeah, the other one can stay behind for now. Okay, okay. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab you guys, basically. And then, guys carrying an onion, there you guys are. All right, let's actually focus on making sure we get that first. It is the entire reason that we are here right now, admittedly, so makes sense, it makes sense. But I do want to take advantage of all of these various, you know, Pikmin gaining opportunities. So we're going to do that. But I want to take care of that Blorby fellow over there first. I know that he's worth quite a bit. There we go. Come on, come on. Bring the onion. I just realized we have an onion and we're bringing it to the onions. That's funny to me. There we go. I hope this thing is called the Laird something. That'd be funny to me. For the memes. It is. The onion replica. That makes far more sense. That makes so much more sense. All right, then. As I ponder my ponderous thoughts in a ponderous way. Yes, 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 day is almost done. I'm more than aware of that fact. Let's just put all the whites and purples back. Probably gonna have to come back another day to get even more of this stuff, and I'm mostly okay with that. All right, so, yeah, you know what? Blues, you guys are definitely fine. I've got over 200 of you. I don't have over 200 reds and yellows, though, so let's have them grab everything. That seems like a good idea. And I'll just grab 50 of each, and they'll just start dragging stuff along, I suppose. Come along, come along, come along. And 50 of you. Thank you. All right, now let's actually get some stuff done before everything horrible happens, you know? All right, you guys do that. Grab yourself that too. There you go. Grab yourself one of those as well. And you know what? You can also have this other Wollywog. That's fine. You can have that. All right, no, the yellows have decided they want it, so they're gonna have it. They don't get the benefits as much, but you know what? That's fine. First come, first serve, as the case may be. There we go. Toss the ball over there. There you go, there you go, there you go. And they aren't worth a whole lot, but we're gonna grab them anyway. Ta-da! Here we go. Now, bring them all over. Oh, there's also these things that I completely forgot about. All right. First come, first serve as always. Yellows have it because I threw most of the reds to grab that other stuff. There we go. Let's get those numbers back up. For the sake of those who we've lost, let us find anew. There we go. Come along now, everybody. All right. Yeah, and I could actually basically do the exact same thing I did here, but again, you know, on the next day. There we go, there we go. That's a decent amount of Pikmin regained. I'd like to be able to make up for literally all of the Pikmin I've lost. But that's gonna take a little bit of work, and also, boy howdy, who knows what those last dungeons are gonna do to us in the end. There we go. Murder its face, or rather its butt, because that's what we're attacking here. Come along now, just keep going, Oh, it's almost done. There we go. All right, reds, obviously, you go ahead and take that. You know what, you can also, oh, never mind. Whatever, whoever wants it, grab it. I don't give a dang. The blues sure as all heck don't need that, so there you go. And there you go. And that will be how we've spent this particular day. It's actually nice to spend a day or two not going inside one of the horrible dungeons, just, you know, taking stock of everything, getting our numbers up, getting a few treasures here and there, every which way. You know, it's nice. It's a nice change of pace. All right, yep, countdown's definitely about to happen. That's okay, that's okay. We'll just come back tomorrow and we'll look for the rest of the treasures. Yeah, I think that's what I really needed. I just needed a day or two of not massive stress. Here we go, in you go, in you go. Ta-da! There we go. Feel like we've almost, like, maybe over I think maybe over 100 Pikmin we gained today. That's not bad at all. And we even managed to find a couple, you know, treasures here and there. No complaints, no complaints. I mean, I did still lose 4 Pikmin in the process, but, you know. Can't let myself dwell on that stuff all the dang time. As tempting as it is to constantly focus on the horrible negatives. There we go. Yeah, that is over 100 gains. Man, the Reds really got their numbers bolstered today. Not bad. Okay, yeah, probably more than those that I'm ever gonna need. Well, Papa, I'm going to prep school. Mama said that if I don't study hard, I can't become a proper lady. Did I write a nice proper mail? Do tell, Papa. I assume Olimar's daughter. Seems like a safe bet. You've got the distinctive head shape. And the schnoz. I mean, everybody's got pretty impressive schnozes on Hocotate, but still. Alrighty. Let's take a look-saloo at what we done got ourselves here. Oh, of course, you've collected the Nature's Candy series. Avant-garde veggies for modern gourmets. Okay. And we gotta read all this. Delicious fried or baked, this is an invitation for your taste buds to the world of natural delights. As superior as I am, I must leave recipe recommendations to others. Machines are bad liars. A quick-growing plant, good for garden hobbyists or for a snack. Use it however you see fit. A vegetable with spiciness beyond description. It's a green pepper. None want to eat it, so it must be healthy. Fair enough. Nutrition-conscious people of today, numb your palate and eat. One bite and your heart will be filled with a burning fever. Is this the feeling of love or hallucination? It's a tomato. This plant has grown fat on the blessings of the land. Its nutritional value must be high. It's not bad for you. One bite of this and the surprisingly earthy flavor will send your hiccups packing. Bing. Wow, I am not reading at all well today. Older individuals with a history of heart condition should devour this with caution. This poisonous mushroom is so malicious, I cannot even bear to look at it. This fatal fungus overflows with venom and is perilous indeed, so don't buy or eat it. Eat one of these and grow to twice your normal size. Perfect for skinny beings unable to pack on any girth. This looks just like one of the Hocotate's famous sweet onions. Huh, come to think of it, I gave the onion its name because it looked just like the Hocotate onion. To avoid confusion, I'll call this vegetable an onion replica. This plant closely resembles the pride and joy of Hocotate, the comfort of its familiar form and the surprise of its unexpected taste mingle to form. Veggie harmony, try it in some hot soup today. Onion soup. I wonder what's become of this creature this shell was defending. Enigmas like this always make me curious. Was it tasty? Maybe I should find one and give it a taste. All in the name of science and exploration, of course. Definitely nothing to do with the fact that I am merely extraordinarily hungry in general. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna take a wee bit of a break, then I'm gonna come back, we're gonna head back to the perplexing pool, we're gonna do all the things we can do there. And, I mean, if we do manage to find all of the remaining treasures, I guess we'll go to the submerged castle at the same time. As I'm inviting that possibility, that's why I'd like to actually take a bit of a break. Hopefully you guys had a super fantabulously wonderful time, and in the next part, maybe that. I mean, I'm gonna have to go down there eventually. See you all then.
引っこ抜かれてあなただけについてゆく今日も運ぶ戦う増えるそして食べられるほったかされて